stand close enough. Tim's probably going to elbow me a couple times here. I'm going to tell a story about one time, maybe 25 years ago, when Tim and I were skiing. And Tim is anybody who knows Tim and skiing, they know he's an excellent skier. He can go through incredible stuff. And he and I used to go out in the far north here and go cross-country skiing. And we were on some pretty treacherous hills. And Tim went down the hill, and there was a big lake at the bottom, sheer ice. And Tim went straight across the lake. And I thought I would go straight across the lake too. So I went down there and I wiped out and broke both my arms. And there I was laying in the snow, and of course Tim let me lay there for a while and feel sorry for myself, but eventually he helped me up. And the unfortunate part of when you got two broken arms, I got to the hospital and they bound me up like this, and we were on our way home, and all of a sudden I realized I have to go to the bathroom. And Tim,
I was looking at the other guy.
Tim is a dear, dear friend. And when you've got two broken arms, you can't do down your own zipper, and there's other parts you can't manage either. And so
I draw the line.
This is paying Tim back now, and I do appreciate how much he helped me, and thank you so much, Tim.
I guess I'm supposed to thank him now. Thank you, Sarah. Carol. Lovely wife Carol over here. But I'd just like to explain that he comes, his wife's side is the Mennonite side, so they like to tell the most embarrassing stories you can think of. So I think I got away okay there.
Well, guys, good evening to you all. And I knew this couple about, how long? 2 years? 3 years. And there are a few people in one and in an individual's life that really makes an impact or an impression to oneself. And Tim and Digna, I am proud to be your friend, and I'm proud to be present in your wedding day. And I congratulate you both, and I pray that God will bless your union. When the music stops, and when the applause stops, you go down to the brass tacks of life. And it usually isn't a fairy tale. Because there are times that the light is off and it's dark. And you will only have this order to rely on. So keep the communications open, keep the trust, and keep the respect for each other. And that is one of the greatest elements of a good marriage. And I thank you for knowing you and for the help that you have done to many of our brothers and sisters in the church. You have been a helpful couple. And I owe that blessing to many lives, and I am proud to be part of your life. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Salamat po. Thank you, Jimmy. And we're very pleased to have you as a friend too. Thank you.
I'd like to thank Digna and Tim for inviting me and making this part of their special day. And it has been definitely interesting meeting all your new relatives and that. And me and Tim have been childhood friends back when we were young and crazy, and now we're old and crazy. So we've definitely matured. I got some pretty good stories, but I'm not going to say it, okay? And that's a pulling promise to my wife. But if you want to know personally, I'm over here. I will quietly tell you if you want to hear them. you know, I can sure see if there's one thing I'll say about Tim is that you would not recognize him now. He's a very mild, a very soft-spoken man, and very loving husband, as you will see. But as a young man, he was like, he was a great friend. We used to call him Jerome, or the pig, or Kitty Pig. And we had a lot of good times, but you know, Tim has always been a good friend, and I want to always be a good friend to him, so I'm not going to tell you those stories. But I am over here, and I will if you want me to. So anyways, Tim and Dick, thank you very much for inviting me, and I'm glad you had a good time.
There you go.
She had a letter for me. So,
Isn't the definition of speech that
no, I'll say it and then she'll say something after. Okay. As your best friend, I'm really happy that you found the one you are looking for. I've known this lovely couple since the beginning of their relationship. It's true. What have they encountered to make this happen? Now a dream come true. You love each other even in your worst. I wish you can overcome whatever trial you may have in your new chapter of life. I'm just here to be your best friend as long as you need me. Thank you, friend.
Thank you.
You want to say anything? No? No?
You're my best friend. Okay?
No. No crying.
Speechless.
Okay, this is okay.
Do you want to say anything else? Thank you, Emily.
Say goodbye when I can barely say goodnight. If I can hardly take my eyes from yours, how far can I go? Walk away. The thought had never crossed my mind. I couldn't turn my back on spring or fall. Your smile missed of all. When I say oh, and I promise you I'll never say goodbye. How could I ever say goodbye?